Okay, let's quickly take a look at the best video setup that you can get for under $1,500. The only way you could get better is finding a really good deal on a 3-chip, although this is a 3-chip. It's a 3MOS Panasonic HC-X920. I can assure you, having been to photography school, the second biggest in the nation, Southeast Center Photographic Studies, having worked in 3 camera stores, one of which being Beach Photo and Video, and having played around with all the other camcorders, this is the best camera for the money that you can get without spending a bloody fortune. That is a Panasonic HC-X920. Not my opinion, belief, or conjecture, but absolute hardcore fact. Now, some of the other little components you can get on eBay really cheap. Now, this would be a running gun setting for outdoors or for weddings. We have a Rode NTG-2 microphone. NTG-1 will not work on this camcorder or likewise some of the other Canons because you need phantom power in. Now, this Rode NTG right now is $219. A lot of people use the Rode Videomic, which is actually an excellent mic, which uses a 9-volt battery and phantom power to your camcorder. But for $70 more, the Rode Videomic versus the Rode NTG-2 means hands down the Rode NTG-2 will kick the Rode Videomic's ass. We have Opteka. Now this is marked as Sunpack, but it's all made by the same Chinese manufacturer. It's called an Opteka X-GRIP. You can get it for $15. The mount, which will actually mount on the Panasonic HC-X920, which by the way is made in Japan, not China. If you go to the Best Buy or some of your local video camera stores, you'll notice everything in the $1,000 range. It pretty much feels like chintzy garbage, and because it is, it's made in China. The Panasonic has the market cornered in the $1,000 to $1,600 range. Now obviously if you want to spend several $1,000s on a really expensive Canon, that's fine. However, the next model up from this, the Canon at $2,000, has only 2 megapixel still capture and only 1 chip. Now the Panasonic has 3 chips. It doesn't subdivide 1 chip into 3. It actually has 3 separate channels for RGB separation, nanoparticle coating on the front lens element. This is the best camcorder that you can get without spending an insane amount of money. Now this is the Auray DUSM1. This is a shock mount. It's a universal shock mount, and it is adjustable here. It is $50. Now below here we have a BOGEN MANFROTTO 323 quick release adapter right here for removing your camcorder. I still have the shoulder strap here. Obviously this isn't the most professional setup by having this attached to your X-GRIP, but I just didn't want to remove it for making this video. Now they're rather expensive. This is a 1.5 foot XLR female 2 stereo mini jack to go into your Panasonic. Now your headphone jack and your microphone jack are right down here. This is a removable cold shoe mount, which actually this Auray DUSM-1 will actually mount here, and this is actually made out of metal. It's not plastic, although it has a plastic casing on it. Now this is a Mogami 1.5 foot XLR female to stereo mini jack. It is a $40 cable. It is 1.5 foot. There's no way to get a discount on that. It's the highest quality cable that money can buy. You can actually find the BOGEN MANFROTTO quick release. You can buy one new for $40. You can usually find one on eBay for $30. We have a Hoya multicoat lens. You have it is a Mennon 52mm 16:9 wide angle for $20, and a step-up ring is like $3. So we have an Auray DUSM-1 shock mount for the $219 Rode NTG-2, which is the best microphone option, which also fits perfectly on the camera itself outside of this complete rig. This is perfect for shooting weddings. There's also a belt clip down here, although I don't trust it, for actually clipping off and switching to your SLR camera. The video out of the Panasonic HC-X920. This is a $900 camera, $899. This is the only camera that's sub $1,000. It is made in Japan. It has 3 CMOS sensors. The video quality, now obviously I'm not shooting this on the Panasonic HC-X920. You can find plenty of examples of that on YouTube if you want to watch the video quality. The video quality is stunning. I'm not giving my opinion or conjecture. There's nothing, even if you spend $800 more, twice as much as the Panasonic HC-X920, although it's $900. If you spend twice as much, you still will not get the quality, the video quality. It's recorded in AVC HD that comes out of this Panasonic HC-X920. I hate blowing money and wasting money or having to return things. I do enormous amounts of research and testing on other equipment before making a purchase. This is the best camera you can spend, and this whole package is $1,300. $900 for the camera and $400 for the add-ons, $219 for the Rode NTG-2 microphone, $50 for the shock mount, $20 for the Hoya filter. This is a Mennon lens hood. Now this is a 16:9 52mm. You can actually mount a 58mm on it and actually not to get any of the hood in the video, but I bought this at 52mm because I never shoot like this when I'm shooting landscape, if I'm going to take a wedding photo, anything wider than a 2x zoom, so nothing wider than that. So if you actually zoom out to 1.8 or less, you can actually see the hood on this. The way to get around that is to step up to a 49 to 58mm step ring. This is a 49 to 52, and get a 58mm Mennon hood. This is a 52mm Mennon hood. The microphone does not show in this, nor does it actually show if mounted on the camera. So this is a sun pack, but it is an X-GRIP. It's just marked sun pack. It means absolutely nothing. The X-GRIP and the sun pack, there's actually 4 different designations that sell the same device under different names. You really do need the quick release mount, and that's $30. So that's the BOGEN MANFROTTO 323 quick release. Now, if you want the best studio monitoring headphones, you'll notice if you go on Amazon.com or go into the audio stores, the people that actually eat, sleep, live, and breathe audio, they all have one set of these, and they're the best. They take the Dre Beats headphones and make them look horrible by comparison. These are only $125. They're the Audio-Technica ATH-M50. They're $125 on Amazon. You can probably get them for $100 on eBay. So that's the Audio-Technica ATH-M50. Best studio monitoring headphones. If you actually spend twice as much as this or more for Dre Beats or others, you will not get the quality that you get out of the Audio-Technica ATH-M50. If you go on Amazon or any other pro audio places, you'll all notice they'll recommend the exact same headphones to you, the ATH-M50, and there's a reason for that. Audio-Technica makes excellent Japanese high quality microphones, of which I've got a half a dozen or more. AT, 4040, etc., etc. Anyway, for the Rode NTG-2 microphone, for only $70 more over the Rode Videomic, not the Videomic Pro, which is actually chintzy garbage. Actually, the cord on the Videomic Pro is garbage, and it's a garbage microphone, even though it's more expensive. You should get the Rode NTG-2. You'll have to get, if you're going to use it with a camcorder like this, the Panasonic HC-X920, you will have to get the Rode NTG-2 versus the Rode NTG-1. The difference between the Rode NTG-2 and the NTG-1 is a AA battery compartment right here. Because the camcorder is not going to supply phantom power to these microphones. Now, like the Canon XH-A1, it will supply phantom power, but that's formerly a $4,000 camcorder. So you'll need the Rode NTG-2 like this, or the Rode NTG-3. However, that's a $700 microphone. But as stated, also complete quiet, no audio hiss, excellent. Now you're thinking, you watch this wobble, you're thinking, well, what sort of noise am I getting on this, or if I actually have it mounted to the cold shoe, because that's quite a bit of weight to mount to the cold shoe of the camcorder. So what about self noise or rocker noise on the Panasonic HC-X920 with this huge, not that huge, it's very lightweight, Rode NTG-2 microphone? And the answer is none. Works excellent. The only unfortunate thing, and you'll never find a sale on it, you'll never find one cheaper, and they are $40, this little 1.5 foot Mogami cable. It's a high definition, it's the best cable that you can actually buy. This is a female XLR to 1/4 inch stereo mini jack that goes into your Panasonic HC-X920. So without spending a fortune, and I mean a lot, you'll actually have to spend another $2,000 plus to get a better video setup than this. And Panasonic actually has everybody kicked in the $1,000 to $2,000 range. You literally have to spend easily twice as much as this unless you buy a good used old large professional or prosumer 3-chip camcorder, a used one, a very well used one, and goodness knows how it was treated. Anyway, we get the rest of this used or new, just buying the camcorder new, which is $899 currently. Get the Rode NTG-2, do not get the Rode Videomic. $70 more. The Rode NTG-2 is just far, far superior. Much, much better. I mean, the resale value on the Rode NTG-2 is just always hot and heavy. People always bid on them, so if you ever want to get rid of it, it's never an issue. If you wanted to upgrade to the Rode NTG-3, however, you cannot use the Rode NTG-3 on this mic setup, on this camcorder setup, because the Rode NTG-3 does not have a battery compartment for taking a AA battery and supplying phantom power to the camcorder, because the camcorder